like a Hellcat.
Careful, Camden. You stay in there.
Hello.
Stop.
I'm gonna go like down there. Dad, I'll actually tell myself when to turn. Wait, are you making a video of me?
No. Turn it.
So, the other day, I was trying to get this.
I want to see sweatshirt. Oh, that sweatshirt is so cute.
Hey guys, so we're up on vacation, camping. Just me and Camden in the camper right now. Wife and kid are, wife and Brayley over getting showers. We're heading out this morning. About an hour and a half drive over to a town called Munising up here in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. If you know anything about Michigan geography or anything like that, we are right on Lake Superior. It's right across the road from where we're at, and we're on the Tequamanon River. Trying to keep up with the vertical diet while I'm up here. I'm going to have a couple cheats today because we are going to go out for lunch and dinner today. Other than that, I'm keeping up with it. Brought lots of burger and rice. Brought my rice cooker. Chicken stock. Everything I need to survive the week up here. I guess it's about 5 days, 4 nights, something like that. So, I'm gonna try and post a few videos. I have decent service up here. Last year we had a different cell phone company, and this year we have last year we had Sprint. This year we have Verizon. So we got a little bit better service. I already posted one video last night of Brayley's review. Gonna record a little bit around here today, and we are headed, like I said, we're gonna go to Munising. There's a boat tour we're gonna go on that goes over top of some shipwrecks from like the 1800s out in Lake Superior. It's actually not out on Lake Superior, but a bay of Lake Superior in the Munising Bay. It's not actually the name of it, but I can't remember the name off the top of my head. So we're gonna go check out some of those today. I should be able to catch a little bit of footage of that, as long as it shows up decent. I don't know if we're gonna go to a couple restaurants in the town that I really like. A place for lunch is called Johnny Dogs. It's like a hot dog stand that makes like pretty fancy brats. I think last time I got one that had like coleslaw and pulled pork, and another one that had like jalapenos and pineapple on it. Pretty weird sounding, but really good too. So on brats. So looking forward to that for lunch today. And then for dinner we're gonna go to I can't remember exactly the name of it, but it's like a firehouse bar and grill. So we're gonna go there for dinner and then make our hour and a half drive back over here. So gonna be another long day. It was about 5 hours of driving yesterday. You know, how many times did we stop? 3 or 4 times on the way up here for stops for, you know, kids to get out, stretch their legs, and go to the bathroom. Me to stretch my legs, wife to stretch her legs, you know, because of her blood clot issues with her legs. She needs to get out and move every once in a while so she's not sitting still. And then with my hip issues that I've had, it's nice for me to get up and move around a little bit. What, bud? You can go put that on there if you want. So it's a big helper. So yeah, I'll show you a little bit of the shipwreck tours tonight and try and get those posted tonight, if not first thing tomorrow morning. and tomorrow and the rest of the week will probably be just stuff around town here. Go see some waterfalls, do a lot of fishing. Plan on doing a lot of fishing. Last year when we were up here, we caught a lot of northerners, so some good fish fighting. So, yeah, should be a good time. Stay tuned, and we'll see you later.
Oh my gosh, this is a real. But it's so cool. There's people in there.
Yeah. Well, in the front, this is all like. It's not a very long one.
No.
Look at like all the wood, Braylee, for building houses and stuff.
This is very long.
That was a very short.
That was a very short train.
Oh, that's so cool, Braylee.
I got a hot dog.
Camden.
I got
Do you want me to cut it up?
mustard and
Ketchup.
ketchup. Hot dog.
Where you at? Where you at over there, dude?
All right. It's like a picture?
Yeah.
All right. Say pasty.
Pasty. Picture.
Yeah.
This is pages. This is no. Yeah.
Ooh, look at the bubbles. I like the bubble one. Looks like you could pop it.
Oh, look at this. What?
Yeah. That's in front of us.
Hello. I got a cookie catcher, Daddy.
I saw that.
Good. I'll let you know a couple things about the boat. Number one.
Now you get to see Captain Keith work his magic on a rescue mission.
Yay! Thank you.
We'll be sitting about 6 feet underneath our viewing glass.
Only 6 feet, really. That's a little taller than Dad. So Dad can stick it on there and probably touch the boat. Look at the boat.
And there it is coming into view right now. At least in my viewing well. There's a thin metal strap running across the top and all the way down the bow of the ship. That was put there to add extra support, as well as, ironically, lower insurance rates. Not that it mattered too much in the end. The big beam that you see coming up, that is called the tow post. And behind that, you'll see the forward companionway and chain locker, as well as a couple of hawseye rings. That's where they would store all the lines and chains and feed them up through those hawseye rings. Diameter. Out of that mast hole, at one point, stood a 110-foot tall mast made out of one solid white pine. Now when the Bermuda went down, they did salvage her masts, the sails, and all the rigging to use on another canal schooner. There were about 365 of those canal schooners ever made, so when one of them would go down, they would have a barrel put there by some divers. As we drift, the larger opening you'll see is the
Whoa! All the way over on the other side of the
Yeah, I can't see.
Continuously every shipping season through 1913. After 46 years, it was abandoned in favor of more favorable more modern forms of navigation. Red and green buoys up in the channel in front of us, the range like that, then showing Venus,
Keep
and
watching. We're coming
etc.
up on the lighthouse.
But for all those years, that lake keeper, his family, they would stay out there 8 to 10 months out of the year. Every night, 7 nights a week, he would light that light, keep that big fourth order Fresnel lens, that glass prism-like structure that used to be mounted up there. He would keep that turning, and they saved a lot of sailors over the years by making sure that they knew how to get safely into Munising Bay up from outside the East Channel here.
Can you hold on a minute?
For all that work, 7 nights a week for 8 to 10 months out of the year, that lightkeeper was compensated a grand sum of $400 a year, 4 cords of firewood, and a milk cow. Imagine old Mr. Pryor, his wife, and 11 children living in that house for 8 to 10 months out of the year.
Whoa.
See ya.
Yeah. Well, lighthouse.
Well, we're going to head out the East Channel here, but we will stop back by the lighthouse again on our way back in.
On the way back in, we'll stop
In
by
case you
it
didn't get a
again.
picture you're happy with, we'll give you another. Make sure if you're standing up, you keep a handhold. Don't hold your cameras and cell phones over the edge of the boat, because we have no way to get those back if they drop them. In fact, if we continued straight ahead about another 18 miles, we'd come.
Oh, okay. Here, or I have water, buddy. I forgot we got water. You want water? Here, let me see.
What?
You want some water? You want some water? No?
I have my camera.
What do you want, dude? Oh my goodness.
What?
Look out your window.
Oh, look out the front. Look out the front.
Oh, did I mention it rains in here?
That is so cool.
We're gonna turn right now.
And this is so cool.
Look at the rock.
Turn around.
Oh my goodness.
We're gonna sing.
No, we're not gonna say that. It's raining in here, really.
What?
Look at, do you see the raindrops?
Yeah? How's it raining? How are we
This is
gonna-
dripping off the rocks.
How are we
Watch the
gonna-
water just drop off the rocks.
Okay. This is not fun. I'm like going down this way.
Do you want to come
That's
over here?
cool.
Me?
Huh? I'm good.
He's asking Dad if you want her to come over here.
My spot.
I get fired because I
Oh,
play like
I have
my first
absolutely
game.
no service
I get
whatsoever. No connection.
This is scary. That was kind of scary.
That was
Looks
scary.
kind of cool. It was pretty blue water, really.
Yeah. It was cool but scary.
Really?
Look at that.
No, you too.
Oh,
Gotcha.
oh my God, dude.
Okay, that was fun, but
There's nothing.
Hold on. You gotta get over top of this, sis. There's an anchor.
Where?
There's our anchor coming into view. 8 feet long, 5 feet wide, and weighs 2,500 pounds. How do we know it was 2,500 pounds? Well, that's because about 40, 50 years ago, a gentleman from Nagani came out here with a tow truck on a barge, lifted it up off the bottom of the lake, and used it as a lawn decoration. That's how it got that nice blue color. As we look around the port side here, you'll see various openings. The ovular openings that you'll see, those are the hawseye rings. That's where they would feed the lines and chains through, protect it from scuffing. You'll see a board protruding up ever so slightly more than the rest. That's called the rub rail.
You going down?
The rub rail was essentially a fender. And when it wore out, they would rip it off, put a new one on. You can see a pulley wheel. In addition to being able to hold 1,100 tons of cargo, the Heller could also hold up to 1 million board feet of lumber. And it would use that pulley wheel to hoist lumber and supplies up to the top deck. As for that big opening down the side there, that was done by the anchor. When the Hetler hit the sandstone reef, the anchor swung back and just carved out a huge hole. We're going to make our way. Those very long nails, or bolts is what they look like. Those are called trundle nails. Those are 4 to 5 feet long. And it would take 2 men, or as I like to think, 1 UP woman to hammer those in. As you continue to look down, you'll see things that look like railroad track, and that is actually accurate. The ship had its own internal railway system. It used to move cargo and fuel from one end of the ship towards the other. The long flat board that you're seeing, that is called the keel. The keel is the first board laid down on every single ship. And the big beam on top of it that was back a little bit farther, that's called the keelson. And the keelson kind of goes on top of the keel right there. And the keel and the keelson make up the backbone of every ship.
After the flight was abandoned by the government in 1913, it did fall into a little bit of disrepair. But then after the National Forest Service took over the bulk of the island, they formed a partnership with the private property owners that were left on the island. They started a nonprofit organization. They did some fundraising. They ended up getting enough donations. They completely restructured the inside, boarded up all the doors and windows, put that break wall right off the tower there, sent it over to Northern Michigan University. The students over there rebuilt it, fixed it all up, brought it back out here with the crane and put it right back up there on the tower. Now the Grand Island East Channel Light should be around for many, many years, and that's a good thing. Munising Bay just wouldn't be the same without the old Grand Island East Channel Light. If she looks familiar to you, when we get back today, take a look at our gift shop. The tower on our gift shop is a perfect scale model of the Grand Island East Channel Light.
Kinda cool? There's standers look pretty. Alright.
That is so cool. The bigger one. Hello.
Alright, so that was our long adventure today. We're still in Munising right now, so we have about an hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes drive back to the campground. from where we're at right now, and kids should be well ready for bed by then. It's 6:30 right now, so, and yeah, I know about where I'm going, so I don't really need to set this GPS up on my truck, but I'm gonna do it anyways, just so I know about time-wise where I need to be. So nice thing is it's a 65 mile an hour speed zone throughout the whole entire way. So but yeah, I'm gonna end this here because today's probably a very long video, and I'll have to slap her all together when I get back to the campground. So
incomplete map data area, follow with caution.
Thank you for letting me know. Anyways, we will catch you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be fishing. The day after that, it's going to be going to see more bigger waterfalls. And my wife just texted me. Braylee's in trying to go and poop right now. So we just went to a restaurant for dinner called Shooters. It is a firehouse lounge. So we came here to this town 5 years ago when Braylee was 4 months old for mine and my wife's third anniversary. So it was almost exactly 5 years ago because our anniversary is next Tuesday. So a little bit less than a week away. And we spent like about the same amount of time, 4 days, 5 days, something like that up here, and did a bunch of stuff. And we came to this restaurant, and it was a lot better then than it is now. Definitely a lot of locals have took us over as their watering hole. So yeah, I about slapped some lady because she wouldn't stop touching my kids in there. So and then she came out of the bathroom and started touching me, and I'm like, okay lady, you need to go away. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna end this one here because it's probably long enough and I'm talking for 2 minutes again. So we will catch you back here tomorrow. Thanks for watching. As always, live big, eat big, and get big, and we'll see you tomorrow.